Dogs have been humans' best friends for thousands of years. Despite this bond, our relationship with dogs doesn't always work out as well as we'd hope. Thousands of people are hospitalized every year for dog bites, and as it turns out, some dogs show more aggressive behavior than others. There is a lot of debate about why this is the case, and a new study shows that hormones are to be blamed. Researchers found that two hormones, oxytocin and vasopressin, influence the aggressive and non-aggressive behaviors in your dog. Oxytocin and vasopressin, also found in humans, counterbalance one another. Also known as the love hormone, oxytocin levels rise when humans connect lovingly with each other. Vasopressin, on the other hand, is like a dark but necessary twin. It's the hormone often linked with anger and aggression. Together, these hormones should ideally regulate each other. For the study, researchers compared both the hormone levels in dogs with a history of aggressive behavior to other dogs with no history of aggression. What they found was that the blood of dogs that were more aggressive towards other dogs had higher levels of vasopressin. And service dogs had higher levels of oxytocin than pet dogs. This makes sense because service dogs are bred and trained for their calm and easygoing temperament. But hormones aren't the end of the story. Modulating these hormones does not necessarily mean that it will resolve your dog's aggressive behavior. Behavior involves a complex interaction of genetics, physiological responses, and learned experiences. The first step in preventing aggression in your canine friend is to identify what triggers his or her aggression. Some dogs behave aggressively because of a medical condition or because they are in pain. In one study, researchers carefully analyzed 12 dogs with aggression problems. They diagnosed all 12 dogs as having aggression caused by pain. In this case, you should consult a veterinarian for a detailed checkup. If the dog is diagnosed with a medical issue, work with your vet closely to follow the recommended treatment procedures. Common aggression triggers also include food protectiveness, territorialism, and dominance. If the dog is aggressive when other dogs are visiting your home, territorialism or dominance could be a probable cause. If it happens while eating, your dog is likely demonstrating resource protection. When a fearful dog feels threatened, they would prefer to get away from the person or animal that is making them feel that way. However, if the dog feels trapped or unable to escape, they may respond with aggression. Once you identify the triggers, you should avoid putting your dog in those situations. You can thus avoid aggressive behaviors from developing in your dog. Though some experts say to use desensitization techniques to combat fear-related aggression. The method aims to expose the dog to the things that they are afraid of, but in a less intense manner. This can help in ensuring they do not become too anxious in the presence of the trigger. Aggression in dogs, much like in humans, is a complex issue. There is no overnight solution or an easy fix that will turn an aggressive dog into a well-behaved pet. However, with the right approach and a lot of patience, you can learn how to stop dog aggression in its tracks.